Did somebody not make it out of the Lucinaut tank? Oh dear. I thought I'd pick this up. Good thing I noticed before I went back. It would have been a long walk. Making me walk in circles. Already been through here. Gotta move on, buddy. A little bit of pep in your step. Nope, he's already out of energy. He does apparently have cancer, so give him a little bit of a break. Abandon hope, you enter here.
Hope abandon, ye who enter here.
Alright, you big goof. Oh, come on! I can't open the door. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was, but it came after me. It had very long arms, chat. The pair timer. Just play along. There's a timer because we don't have much time left. My dear friend Mark here.
Everything hurts. There's a lot of ants, though.
Ant farm. What does it all mean at the end, Chad? The end of the story, the end of life.
Jank. Locked shut. There's a mountain of trash here. Hundreds of feet high.
What is this game trying to say? It's clearly trying to say something, Chad.
It's just sitting in a shoebox.
So that's the tire swing. He talked about living in his aunt's tire swing, right? He spent a lot of time there. So we're seeing a little bit more about the aunt who owned the pair timer. And if the pair timer is representative of, you know, kind of like the limited time, the mortality, then one could read that his aunt taught him, probably by dying, about mortality.
Might be useful.
I should probably read the junkyard rules before I go into the junkyard.
Some sort of trash collection dump.
Obey the junkyard host, the prince of the power of the air. No, not littering. Oh, that's funny. Because it's a junkyard, Chad. You're supposed to put stuff in here. Usually there would be a no littering. The pair timer. It's broken.
Welcome to Gehenna, the garbage pits. Are you here for the play tonight? What? Who are you? No need to be coy.
You know, he sounds pretty panicked whenever he yells.
Mark Stetson. You really keep a guy waiting, huh?
Marcus Aurelius Stetson.
Mother ever teach you punctuality? No, I'm not supposed to be here. There must be some.
Wait, aren't we Mark Stetson?
My name is Mark Stetson. Not very original. We can't both be Mark Stetson. I digress. I hear you're here for,
So Marcus Aurelius is often often held as the father of Stoicism.
You're in the ant farm. I changed my mind. I just want to go home.
And we did see the rules of Stoicism on his bookshelf earlier.
It's all my fault. Yes. This is your fault. I just want to see my daughter. One last time. Before I die. So you changed your mind, huh? Is that your new wish? Your new wish is to see your daughter?
Yes.
Oh man! You really are the new one. You're insane! I can't believe you're serious.
So what's the thing that's got him?
The ant farm doesn't make your dreams come true. It makes your dreams become real. Sean, get a load of this guy.
Oh, I like sock puppet shot.
That's great!
Hey, Sean! I've got a great idea. Super easy to pull off. I'm gonna get my wish granted. I just need you to kill yourself.
Oh, hell yeah!
Sir, yes, sir. Ah! Oh, wait. I changed my
Whoops.
mind. I thought I was pathetic. But you're something else. You're sick. Who the hell are you? Why are you punishing me? Why do you have my face? Let's get something straight. I'm not your guilty conscience, your tulpa, or your shadow self. I'm Mark Stetson. And you have my face.
That's intense.
It's not fair.
I wonder if there was any way that Sean could have survived the encounter with the mockingbirds. If I had done things differently or set things up in a different way. Wish for 200 pounds. That's actually not that much of a wish. I guess that kind of depends on the time period, but it's not even like a ton of money or anything. I suppose it is for some people. Shouldn't be judgy. Now that's a wish. Now that's totally not the one you would want to, you wouldn't want to make that wish, Jay. You wouldn't want to wish to see true love. Because what would happen then is that you would fall madly in love with somebody, and then you would see them fall madly in love with somebody else, and you would see their true love. You would bear witness to it. Again, live forever, probably not a great wish. Honestly, the general, these kind of general purpose ones where you're very short, probably not great wishes. Want to stand here too long? Me too, buddy. Me too. I think if I was going to be rich and famous, I would want to be rich and famous in a way where I was also somewhat anonymous. Thinking about that, maybe that's why I took up VTubing.
I wish I did something.
Ooh, I feel that one, bud. I feel that one. I like the idea of being famous in very certain circumstances, and then being able to just be unfamous very quickly. Maybe that's why VTubing appealed to me. I never thought about it before. That's a pretty valid wish. Because wouldn't that be the ideal, Chad, is that you know, you're rich and famous and powerful, and then you can just turn it off whenever you want. You stop being famous. Look, everyone, a toilet. And a chair made out of toilet paper. We're hearing people's wishes, chat, which is very interesting. What does that mean?
Sit down.
So who are you?
I want to clear the air. I don't think you deserve to live. What? You said it yourself? It's your fault? What? I've made a terrible mistake. Such frivolous words. The territory that you're in is mortal sin. I can't believe you. I had it all. You worthless. You ruined it. You...
That is a very aggressive backpack demon.
I had a dream I died. I had a dream I died 1,000 times. I had a dream I lived. I had a dream I lived. And a dream I died. Bury me on Mount Zion. Raise me when the old train comes. Eche Burmis.
So the fire became water, which is actually sand, which is passing through time.
Help me! Throw me the rope! Oh, see, you're dying. What you told me. Was that really your wish? Yes! You can't even tell the truth under duress. I can't stand to look at you. You make me...
It's interesting that it did the thing where it gave me a choice, but it wasn't really a choice. It was only kind of a choice.
I'll see. You deserve to live or die.
High five.
Is life a burden or a blessing?
I feel like the honest answer for my man is this.
Do you love your daughter?
I think he does love his daughter.
Deserve mercy.
Please?
Do you love your friends?
Well, he's very upset that Sean died, so yeah, I would say he does love his friends.
Who should be alive right now?
You see, Charlie, it's all my fault. Sean really should be the one who's alive, but...
Can you atone for what you've done and left undone?
Have to. It's the only choice.
How do you really feel about me?
I kind of want to fucking kill you.
This is my final warning. I don't ever want to see you again. Just because you forgive yourself doesn't mean I will.
So we've managed to push the scales all the way over to white at this point, Chad. I wonder what that means. Like I said before, I'm almost certain that it ties to what ending you get. There's no way to know for sure, Chad. There's just a desk over here, can't go that way.
What?
What's this? Never have a wife, never have a child. Well, it definitely sounds like Charlie wasn't born intentionally, right? Your phone ringing. Can I answer it?
Look again. Let's see. No!
Where's the phone?
Listen to me, Mark.
The angel deceives. What the fuck is this guy on about? This is too much to interpret, Chad. I hear a phone.
Wake up!
So I can hear a phone. I really want to interact with the phone, but I don't know where the phone is. Can I do anything with the phone? Phone stopped ringing. Okay. Guess we gotta go forward. Phone's ringing again. Looks like our friend is even a little further out of the painting, which is lovely. And by lovely, I mean not good in any way, shape, or form. Don't see anything I could... Oh, well, okay, I guess it was just keep going forward. Thought there was going to be a trick. Well, there's the phone. Hello?
Welcome to the Ranger Phone Network. Your safety is important to us. This call may be monitored. Network voicemail. Unread message.
Giles, you can't stop the clock. You have opened Pandora's box.
Hello? Stop calling me. Leave me alone.
Hello, everyone. Is there like another path I can take over this way? No, I can only go this way, I think. Also, there's a fly on my TV screen I thought was a thing. No, can't go this way. All right. Oh, we have ads starting soon. Oh, those are me. You can tell by the jacket. My sweet, sweet Naruto jacket. Also, the light is really washing me out here. Really bright, chat. That might have been Sean. I think that's my ex. This is Charlie. Okay. Before we go into the next thing, let's go ahead and do ads. Going into ads, we'll be back soon, chat. Bam. So what's the play?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Gotta walk around. I mean, it's my play, so mercy seat. Why is the seat of mercy?
Wow. Isn't this terrible?
What do you mean?
Everything. It just sucks.
You're bumming me out, man. You aren't having any fun?
No, not at all. I'm sweaty and itchy, and my whole body hurts.
That's standard for the road.
I know. That's what I mean. Why am I even out here? I don't even like hiking.
And now, a brief intermission.
Oh. Okay, I just noticed the guy's arm is moving a ton here. That holds the flashlight. Wasn't moving that much before. I wonder what's going on here.
Wow, this is wonderful. I love how real their friendship feels.
Real or not, Mark's abject misery makes me feel better about my own life.
Boy, you're gonna love hanging out with me.
I have to be really bad. The bathrooms are full.
A very human problem.
I don't get the hate. Hiking is pretty fulfilling.
I wonder where they got the pictures here. These seem to be real people.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Some of these are obviously drawn, but some look like they're taken from actual people.
It's weird when plays address the audience. I would rather the actors pretend I'm not there.
I heard the guy that plays Sean is named Sean in real life.
That's an odd joke.
Artists try too hard to be groundbreaking. Why don't they try to be good instead?
Okay, was that self-referential or was that an actual piece of critique? Sometimes unique is all you have to be good, chat. Right? Sometimes new is enough. Because somebody has to do something new the first time for somebody else to do what was new well. You know what I mean? The first time somebody does something, it's always going to be a little fucked up. It takes several iterations before it works well.
scoundrel! Give me back what is mine!
Oh yeah, I stole this dude's keys like at the beginning of the game, I remember. Poor bastard. I'm trying to get my protein bar and I have the wrong hand. Ah. I keep ending up with wrapper in my mouth. You're probably thinking something along the lines of, is Isaac really so stupid he can't eat a protein bar? The answer is yes. But have pity on me.
Long drive home tonight.
I am but a cat. So, where do I go from here? Onto the stage, maybe? Because that would make sense. Well, life is a stage. I forget the rest of the quote, Jen. Take the stage. Puppet strings. Getting real subtle with our metaphors now, chat.
Where am I?
I think that's the second or third time I've woken up in front of this door. Come on, man. You're not even intimidating looking, you're just like weird.
Clark! Something dangerous ahead!
There's something dangerous behind, too.
There's a monster that way!
Wormhouse. The thing at the center of everything.
You.
Does Wormhouse write the play?
I know you. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
It's only Owen Wilson up in here. Wait, no, that's WoW. Sorry, I'm wrong. So we saw a very small hint at one point that said that the mockingbirds, which are the plant people things, like the tree people, and Wormhouse, who is this guy, I think, are enemies in some way.
Is this for you? I must finish what I have begun. The great work must be written. Can't you see the forest for the trees? I will be here forever. Can you hear me? There is one piece I need. The mortal must provide the final element.
Your song isn't rhyme very well, my dude.
Your challenge, so this end may be fulfilled.
You know, you could have asked me 100 times on the way to this if I thought this game was going to reach its climax with a musical number, and I would have said no.
No more.
I never would have predicted a musical number.
Talk to me now. You're almost here. That is impressive. Who are you? I have many names. The Lighthouse Keeper, the Wormhouse Figure, the Thing with Feathers, Hat-Man, Bad Omen. Some call me a writer. Others, a muse. You know my name already. I am the Wren.
The
Not
Wren.
many wishes I could do as I do. They are jealous of my set, but she's in a pitiful state.
What are you talking about?
I don't know either, buddy.
I'd rather not talk about Methuselah right now.
Why am I here?
You're very headstrong, Stetson. I like you. It's so hard to talk to people these days. Your narcolepsy has endeared me to you. It's not often a human falls asleep in these woods.
How do you know my name?
I want to help you, Mark.
Honestly, if the extraterrestrial being from beyond the veil of time and space didn't know my name, I'd be a little offended.
With a pet project of mine. But I feel we're not entirely on the same page.
Help you? How the hell am I supposed to help you?
Also, why would I help you?
Your friend did most of the work. I just need you here. Imagine you lived as a drawing in a notebook.
Okay.
You could look left and right, up and down. Ink trees and crayon towns as far as the eye could see. But you couldn't look forward in space, could you? Towards the person who drew you. The human race has done well, knowing its artist as one of a pure, perfect love. To know all good is aligned in your favor. That strength has carried them through unspeakable terrors.
All loving God?
There's wisdom in knowing the full story. Humans are such creatures of passion. They assume the enemy of love, with its wild, beating fury, is hatred. An understandable conclusion.
But I assume a wrong one.
For hatred is not the opposite of love. No. Merely its inversion. The true opposite of love is fear. And where exists a being of pure, perfect love, there exists another. A being of pure, perfect fear. Something so wretched. Something that wants nothing more than to see you scream and run.
Is
Something that wants to rip you
is he the thing that is fear?
drink your hollow bones. So I ask you the question, Mark Stetson. What if there was a forward that you could walk through? There are two choices ahead of you. When you get here, you'll understand. I am merely an observer.
You keep saying when you get here, which tells me
From here on out,
I'm not where he is yet.
see you soon enough.
Perhaps he exists along a fourth dimension, right? A dimension that I can't understand, that I can't walk in. What's going on here? Mm-hmm. So I see light down here. I feel like heading towards light is probably the right way.
The light. The great tungsten light.
But it may not be. It kind of looks like it might be a trap, the light. It does seem to be...
Light. Great light. The true tungsten light.
Seems to be taking me in the right direction. I seem to be getting to new places. So, I can only assume that this is at least somewhat correct.
Where shall I flee? To whom shall I go? Bright to bright.
Excuse me.
The tungsten beam light.
This is a lot, chat.
Bright, so bright. The sharp tungsten light.
Okay, well, I'm here. I'm not sure this is safe house. Something tells me it's not terribly safe.
Who's there?
Charlie?
What's the password?
Bumblefuck.
What password? Charlie! Open the door, Charlie! Please!
Open the door or you're grounded.
The man outside will see me. He's watching me. I know you know. He's watching you too.
Yes, the man outside is watching all of us, unfortunately.
Password?
This is going to lead me to the password now. There we go. I'm in navigation. The play. Game saved. Interesting. So the play is not an object that exists in my inventory.
Our song, Charlie! Remember our song! Charlie?
Purple room. Probably means nothing. Typewriter. We know those are associated with worms.
It's her drawing of Christmas cat.
Choose wisely.
We got new vision. A typewriter. Woe has fallen, oh woe has fallen. Oh, it's just his musical number. Okay. What? Why did I step back here? I was unaware that that vision would take me to an entirely different place. Huh. I guess I have to walk back now. And then pick between snakes and ladders. Gee, chat, I wonder which one references life and living well and like the good ending. But I have a feeling this game is a little more complex than good ending, bad ending. That feels a little too... What's the word I'm looking for? A little too easy for this game.
Our song, Charlie! Remember our song!
I really have no predictions on how this game is going to end. I assume he's going to get to the center and he's going to actually meet Wormhouse, right? Wormhouse is going to do something for him. Maybe grant his wish, maybe not.
In Petrie Sands and Parlor Notes, there lived a striving man. He dreamed to claw out of the clay with his two very hands. He mustered might and cashed his curse with only bug-out bags. He took a step and climbed the rung to conquer Babel's Peak. We make mountains.
It's pushing me more towards the white, which I think is choosing life. Choosing hope. Maybe. What's the word I'm looking for? So consistently when we do things, the thing that is more life affirming and more towards choosing to be alive seems to lower the white one, right? So like when the doctor was going to run tests on me and I had the option to just leave while the doctor was running tests, before the doctor could run tests. When I did that, when I left, it pushed it towards black, right? That was choosing to deny and choosing to hide. So I wonder if white represents facing reality, or if I wonder if it more represents choosing life. I'm not sure. We're probably going to learn more as we go along, but I like to poke things as I go along. Whitewater, 1988 to 2003. Originally a child prodigy in chess and praised to be a spy in the Cold War, Joel was forced to shift gears when the Iron Curtain fell. Chess robots took over the game. Joel's lineage of army service helped land him a role in the Whitewater at the turn of the 21st century. After fighting allegations of nepotism, his brilliant strategy helped earmark drastic budget increases for our department during the start of the War on Terror. Joel was killed tragically on assignment in 2003.
There's rubble inside blocking the door.
You know, I was not expecting this game to touch on the War on Terror. It was taken for a man of a similar name, Percy, who was supposedly drafted into World War I on the Eastern Front, became acting Whitewater in 1918. The man who was originally supposed to fill the position, Percy Skinner, took Percy's place in the war via tragic ballot error and was killed in combat. Despite this, Percy served 12 years without major incident. Percy stepped down from the role in 1930, he said. There is one thing worse in the field where everything happens, the office where nothing happens.
Can't get in, but there's a bunch of old computers.
Ooh, a secret tunnel. Meaningless. I can't do this anymore. I filmed my vid. What am I doing this for? Is what I want? Or what I think I want? Too confusing. I know what I need. Do you, though? I think a lot of people have no idea what they need. Lord knows I don't. I think I know what I need. I have like an inkling as to what I need. But fairly often I think I don't actually know. Usually if I want something, I feel like I need something, there's really something behind it that you need, you know? You think, I could really go for a coffee, but really what you need is dopamine. You're feeling unsatisfied and unhappy. Is coffee the best way to get dopamine? Some days it is, but not always. After his father's sudden death and during the tenure at blank, Theodore entered into Whitewater management as the youngest in history at age 20. Ooh, that's very young for that. I should not have been doing anything like that when I was 20. Like, I shouldn't have been doing shit when I was 20. Like, I shouldn't have been in charge of anything. An idealist reformer, he quickly put to work restructuring the Winterleaf project, dedicating its resources to sealing rogue tunnels and constructing Winterleaf's concrete sarcophagus. An idealist.
This office is even more rundown than the last.
Gears. Big gears.
Is this one steam powered?
Whitewater's very old. (1777 to 1825). It goes all the way back to 1777. Following the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Elias took the role of Whitewater to fill the power vacuum left by the British colonialists. He's the first American to take the position and holds the record for the longest recorded term as acting Whitewater. After the British turned down the White House in 1814, bring vengeance for an American takeover of the Department of Vision, he ordered the destruction of the most department records written before 1200 AD. Elias bore 12 children. Some still work for the Department of Vision to this day. Some still work for the Department of Vision to this day, you say? This day! I suppose when you're playing with supernatural shit, things like that happen, but...
There's a strange hole cut into the rock.
Oh, is this where the creatures come from? Did they come out of the rock? Are they not trees? Are they rocks instead? Drink booze, live forever. I mean, statistically speaking, the more booze you drink, the shorter time you live, so... I mean, if you drink enough... If you drink enough booze on the right day, right time, you may live forever in people's minds. At least as long as they live. Chances are you're not going to live very long as a person. Oh, this just took me right back where I was. Okay. Now we have train cars. Fun. What's this do? I'm sure that's fine, chat.
Locked tight.
Find the missing something.
Missing member.
Find the missing member. The first Whitewater, 302? A humble Wakana fisherman who traveled the PD River. PD River. Taheton founded the Winterleaf Project after discovering a series of elaborate tunnels in the Appalachian Mountains. His contributions were critical to uncovering the location of the Wormhouse. However, his conflict over resources in the 6th century pushed exploration westward. The Winterleaf Project would find itself abandoned for over 400 years. The arrival of colonial settlers in the 1600s brought war and Eurasian disease to the Wakama's doorstep. As such, the Wakan language is now extinct. These tunnels are old.
What the? Is that for calculations?
This goes all the way back to when they were using abacuses. Which explains why they have a name like Whitewater. I'm guessing it wasn't actually Whitewater, it was something else. Whatever their word for Whitewater was. indigenous people knew about the creatures. At least sort of knew about the creatures anyway. So, did the mockingbirds exist to keep people from accessing Wormhouse? Is that why they exist, maybe? As of now, absolutely any movement in or out of the concrete shell is forbidden. Winterleaf is now operating under Code Refire. This will remain in effect indefinitely. Any suspicious individual approaches you to enter the shell, you have full and total permission from your supervisors, the United States government, and God in heaven to kill on sight. Jesus fucking Christ, it's getting intense up here. Under absolutely no circumstances should you, them, or anyone else be allowed inside the shell. My orders will make sense eventually. Joel Watton, Whitewater. No entry, okay. So anybody even tries to get in the shell, you fuck them up.
Give it out, man! It hurts!
Help me carry him!
Hurts! He won't let up! He's not human!
The fireworks!
What about you?
No! It's just you and me, Doughboy.
So somebody with fireworks versus the Doughboy. She was trying to fight him? Or at least distract him long enough for everybody else to get away? You know, the other door was locked, so I figured I'd have to go through there, but I guess I can just pop the airlock. Don't mind me, I'm coming in. Knock knock, anyone home?
Concrete tomb. I'm so close.
Stay safe. Travel in a buddy. Travel in pairs and use the buddy system. Yeah, I feel like when you're dealing with an entity like this, nobody is allowed to communicate with the entity by themselves. You're not allowed to interact with the entity at all for most people, and not alone ever, anybody. Due to unforeseen circumstances, the Wormhouse shell will no longer be serviced manually. I wonder what the deal with the litter is.
This bridge is totaled. Wonder where it used to lead.
Well, no knowing now. Check the other way, because I'm sure it's not just going to let me go in through the front door. Or maybe it will. We got to be near the end of the game at this point, right? Oh, a key. I'll take that.
Somebody dropped these. Butterfingers.
I'm sure that will be useful. Still have that one key. No idea what it's for. Maybe it's the sort of thing that, if I'd had another item, there were several things that I needed.
Stetson, you're running out of time. You're in uncharted territory. Once you enter, there's no going back. It's not too late to turn around. Live to fight another day.
I kind of think it is too late for me to turn around, because I just don't think the game will let me turn around. I don't think that's an option. I don't think this game ever had a fuck off ending. I do love games with fuck off endings. Here rise Elrod and RR. This freaking blows. All I wanted was for someone to think I was special. This stupid music vid was supposed to put us on the map. Though I don't mind anymore. Being famous sounds super exhausting. What am I gonna do in the middle of a freaking nowhere anyway? Gonna sell my guitar and buy CC a ring. If you're reading this, bye. I love you, Leo.
An old rocker's guitar. Looks like somebody gave up on their dreams.
Okay, there's a little circle of rocks around it. Why is there a little circle of rocks around it?
Horror, Stetson.
Kinda, yeah.
It's worse. You're a drop of water in the dark, dark ocean. The whale will swallow you whole.
Whales don't really swallow water, and when they do, they blow it back out, so I'm not that worried about it. Alright. So somehow, humans have kept this thing relatively contained using a combination of concrete and airlocks.